everyone, this is Natasha with Boss Dreads Advice. I don't know what that voice was, but okay. Some of the questions that I get, I've got no editing. This is it, folks, this is it. All right, some of the questions that I get asked a lot is about coloring your dreadlocks. Either, you know, how soon can you color your dreadlocks after you got your dreadlocks done, and how often can you color your dreadlocks? I think that's it. So, but it's all about coloring your dreads. I'm not a color dreadlock expert, and for some of you that know me, have known that I've done a few roadkills colors on myself. I wouldn't do it on you guys, you know, because I'm a perfectionist. But I have done some really radical colors on my dreads. So I've got a little few advice in regards to coloring your dreadlocks. Now, with roots, with coloring your roots after you get dreads, you can pretty much do that within a week. Because when you get your dreadlocks done through Boss Dreads, we ask that you wash your hair once a week for the first 4 to 6 weeks, or 6 to 8 weeks, and then you can ease back off it. So if you're coloring it and then doing the wash on the same week on your wash day, that's not going to matter. You know what I mean? So get into it. I don't know where that came from. Okay. I mean, color your hair. Do you know what I mean? So if you're doing your wash and you can do your color before and add your wash in it, within a week after it gets done, you can do it. Do you know what I mean? Now, that's only for you to color your roots. To color your ends, or some people like to shade it back and just lighten the dreadlocks up a little bit. So I would suggest leave it a couple of weeks, because you need the dreadlocks to help to really lock in. So probably around 2 weeks after. You can do it straight away if you want to. If you're impatient like me, I tend to do things straight away. They ain't gonna fall out or do any damages or anything like that. But I say, in regards to coloring dread, like if you're doing natural tones, you can pretty much do that straight away, or do it on your dreadlock wash. But if you're fading it back or lightening it and everything, and using any of the peroxide or something to shade it back to lighten it, then I would say leave it a couple weeks. Wait till your dreadlocks is really strong and it's on its way to locking in. Only because you don't want, when you're using those colors where you're shading it back and everything like that, sometimes you really need to wash it, give it a good wash to make sure that there's no products left in it later on. Because if it is, and then heat, and you live in a weather where it's hot and your hair is hot, it can reactivate the product. You understand? So leave it a couple of weeks. And the other thing in regards to coloring, you don't need to say for my dreadlocks, for example, if I'm lighting it, I don't need to leave it for too long, because I don't really need to get the root of the dreadlocks inside. You know, if anything, I like to keep the core of the dreadlocks to be as healthy as possible. So if I'm lighting it, I'm only using it on the outside, and only using it for a short period of time. So it only coats the outside, and that's it. And I've still got strong roots, you know what I mean? So you don't have to drench it in there. Now, if you're using henna, that's another product that I used to use to color dreadlocks. Now, if any of you have used henna, it's like a muddy kind of solution and everything. Now, that takes a little bit longer. It's quite muddy. You can use that straight away too, but you really, really need to wash it out quite a few times. So with the heaviness of it, I'd say you have to leave your dreadlocks being set and mature for at least a couple of months before you do the henna treatment, because it's not so easy to wash it out. Okay? Now, I hope this video has been very helpful. If there's anything I missed out, because I can just keep on talking without really thinking sometimes. So if I've missed out anything, just put it down in the comment. Thank you for watching my videos, and like, follow, share. Thank you.